Alright, you never want to assume in case people don't want spoilers. That's fine. Find a place that has tier 1 to 3 resources, which at this point is difficult depending on the region. 2. And settle down in empires. The only thing that matters for the land claim are other settlements. 3. Access to a close town is a must so you can make money and do quests so you can afford to buy the NPCs. Yeah, okay. Tier 1 to 3 resources. So, there's Red Forest, which I think might be down here, up here. I think there's some up here. So, I don't know. I think this peninsula might be the last good place, but it's so far from any actual settlements that might be difficult to get started. Yeah. So what is the plan? The plan. I'm making it up as I go along, but I think after I get the stuff I need for a settlement, the next plan is to make a boatload of gold. One of the things you need to do to level up your settlement is get it to tier 2 using supplies. But you can't really make supplies. I guess you'd like make piles and piles of bricks and stuff. But you can buy supplies from this guy. So maybe make enough money, move this guy, and buy a... Whoa, did I just get 3 crop oil? I think I went up to 3 crop oil. Okay. Don't panic. Because, yeah, Roomba here makes mordant. But he's got these sacks of hex coins that come in various sizes. And I think he's got like a bottomless sack somewhere here that's worth like 7,500. I want to say if you get like 3 of those, your settlement's good, but that's $10,000. So my current plan is after this, maybe we settle in some settlement away from whatever the try-hard capital is. Are these settlements or just claims? But we move into one of those while we learn how to make tier 2 tools. Once we get a good rhythm going for tier 2 tools, we can start selling them for like $750 a pop. Because I think everybody desperately needs those. Alright, how are we doing on crop oil? Got 3 in the bag. I think I have maybe 3 over here. I do. Okay. Keep farming. Let's go ahead and just get started on the polish. Was it pitch I needed? Yes. Yes, and pitch is E. You would like to give me something? How do you open a trade? Where did you go? There you are. What you want to do is hold shift and right click. Is this the first stream of this game I've done? No. me split these star bulb seeds. Are you sapping a log? I'll take it. Fiber plant seeds. Nice, nice. Ember grains. I'll give you some star bulbs so you can get started on your food farming. The design reminds you of Sky Children of the Light. Yeah, it's our adorable little marionette bodies. It definitely has the same vibe. I think I accidentally made exactly one of these. Okay. Let me make exactly 2 of these. You couldn't give me the 5 birds you killed? That might be because I didn't have, like, a place to put them. Like, I'd have to whip out my cart. I don't know if you can trade, like, cargo levels. That might be to, like, prevent you from handing me things I can't carry. Because then they just fall on the ground, you know? Yeah. But yeah, sorry. If I go to another settlement to get started, in the meantime, they make passive money off you using the workbench. So it's a nice win-win for both. Yeah. That's going to be one of my selling points for asking people to join my settlement. I'll be like, you don't have to do anything. Just living here is enough. And then they'll feel like they're helping me without taking advantage of me. Part of the reason we're naming the empire the Cozy Empire is because it will be one of those names that, like, people will just want to join without knowing anything about it. It's like most people kind of go the route of naming their empire after themselves. And while I totally understand, and I do want to get my narcissistic streamer face everywhere, I want to attract everybody in the world. Does this game have PvP, or is it a chill builder kind of game? It is a chill builder kind of game. There's a couple of ways you can kind of fight, but it's all really cosmetic. Like, one, you can just straight up challenge somebody to a duel. Like, that is the only way you could just fight somebody. But the other way is, like, through contested territories between empires. Like here. So, like, Eclipse is apparently getting crushed, and that's very sad for them. But, basically, this, to, like, take over this area, what you need to do is throw Hexite shards at it, which is basically like throwing away money for Eclipse, right? Although I think it's a little poetic that they're getting eclipsed. Ooh, I'm starving. Gotta eat my fish bulbs. You regen stamina. It's kind of chill. But yeah. So, like, The PvP in this game is like throwing money at each other. You can do that, but anyone who does is kind of stupid. Like if we build the cozy empire and people immediately like spend $50 to destroy it, like I'm not gonna fight back on that one. I'm like, okay. I guess we'll invest this money in the next game we play. And plus, like, we know another cozy streamer up in region 7. If she manages to found Switzerland and our empire gets destroyed, we'll just join that empire. The shade. I mean, anybody who gets involved in a money fight is just dumb. Unless I'm the recipient of that money. In which case that would be like Clockwork devs. So they're the only ones who win in the money fight. We got another crop oil. You asked your community if they wanted to make an empire, and most said no. So you're going the super neutral settlement. Nice. I asked my community if they wanted to make an empire, and they all said yes. I don't know if they knew what that entailed. So many star bulbs, just 300 hanging around. You need some new fertilizer soon. Back to the berries. Got my work cut out for you? Yeah. The funny thing is, like, nobody like bought the game on release with me. They're like, yeah, let's make an empire. And I'm like, okay, let's get started. It's gonna be like the group project with like just me and like 2 other people. And there's gonna be 50 people who like sign their name on the end. I'm not bitter. I'm actually kind of perfectly happy with how that goes. Like I want my community to be a little cautious with their money. And paying $30 for a game that will be free to play is kind of a bad idea. I'm proud of them for holding off. You did specifically say we were going to be a peaceful empire. We will be. I think I also said that if the empire spirals out of control through like geopolitical events beyond my control, like we might have to roll with it. If only I could get 10 million views on YouTube. This could be my day job. And it'll be our full-time job to manage the empire. Then we'll take over the world. I don't really see that happening. But, nice to dream. 1 sec, ad. More fuel for the empire. Get them ads. But yeah, it seems like it's going to be very difficult to find a nice, peaceful empire. There's a couple ways we can kind of guarantee that. One, we make the empire small. Like, we don't try to expand as large as these ridiculous settlements, and we have like 1 watchtower. It'll be extremely cost effective for us to maintain that. And then if anybody wants to conquer us, they have to like pay 5 times as much money to destroy us. You would have loved to get the game, but alas, you're a poor college student. I feel that. I'm still excited to see how much money the first week of streams make, because there's a good chance I will bribe people to join the Empire. I know everybody wants to play. You taking summer classes? Oh, welcome back, Embercat. Your ads have fueled the Empire. You just go ahead and watch 32 more years of ads. I will have made enough money to bribe you to play the game, specifically. Yes, a math course. Nice. I did a lot of math in college. And the biggest thing I learned is that math is not really for me. It took me up to like differential equations to like realize that, but it was an important lesson. When I was young man Sugarheart, my brother majored in Japanese, and my other brother was an artist. And I was like, well, one of us has to make money. And so I was like, what college majors make money? At the time, it was electrical engineering. I was like, I can do that. I'm really good at the maths, really good at the computers. And so like I started doing that, and the college I went to didn't actually have an electrical engineering program, but they were going to put me in all like the math prerequisite courses that would transfer if I chose to transfer schools. And so like my advisor was crazy. She kept skipping me into classes. Like I was taking Calc 2 and Calc 3 at the same time, and DiffEQ. She was like, you can handle it. And I'm like, I will take your word for it. And then I did. And I was like, I could barely handle this. Kept looking me dead in the eyes every time like she skipped like 18 steps, and she's like, oh, you'll learn about that in this next class. I'm like, that doesn't help me now, ma'am. Right now, you're doing voodoo. Oh, both of your hobbies, Japanese and art? Yeah. I think if I like followed my heart, I probably would have gone to like culinary school. My parents worked a lot, so I ended up cooking many, many dinners for my siblings. And I got pretty good at it. Like, I'm pretty good at software development too. But I could see the sadness in my dad's eyes when I was like, I'm a software developer in the finance sector. And like, he was just like, you could have been a cook. You get away from that computer. Stop making money. Fry up some chicken. I'm gonna wound your little Japanese major heart. Like, I gotta say, my brother's probably the happiest among us. Like, I kind of hate my job, but it does pay me enough money that I can, you know, buy an early access game that's going to be free. Like, it is supporting my gaming hobby, which is pretty intense. I probably spend like $100 on video games a month. Like, the reason I became a streamer was, like, despite having a full-time job and children, like, Stream Recap came out, and it was like, you never missed a day, and you play 40 hours of video games a week. Like, I probably should turn on the camera then. Among Us? Like, would I stream Among Us? Or are you calling out Evie? You struggle with math. You're really lucky your professor is so kind and helpful. He's one of those kooky professors you would see in an 80s movie. He loves math. He loves helping people with math. Yeah. My math teacher was a delight. 7 crop oils. It takes so much. I don't know, I might as well get started on the wood polish. Got the glass. Got the crop oil. What was the other thing? Pitch. Where does one go to cook pitch? I don't think it's the smelter. Is it the kiln? Yes. That's like the best part about doing every single job. I've got a very basic understanding of how to do everything. That's all the pitch I need. I'll save the rest of that for sugary reasons. Got 38 planks. I think I need... How many total? 50? Which should be like one more trip, right? Yeah, 50 planks total. There's someone that's a noble here with some sort of health bar in the center of Redfern. Am I fighting? We fighting? I don't know why you would see a health bar on them. Every now and then nobles wander in from the kingdoms. Oh. Yeah, there does seem to be somebody wounded over here. They might be starving to death. Someone got possessed. Oh, geez. It really did. I have no idea what you were trying to say, but it came out great. Saw someone else, Tossa, something like that. Yeah. Every now and then you'll see a noble. You know what? I don't trust this tree. I need trees, but I don't trust the tree that's all alone out here. Like, that sounds like a tree that's gonna be glitched. I'll take these mushrooms. Plant roots. Ore chunks. Whoa.